You guys are always asking me, how walkable is downtown Greenville? What is it like to live close by, and what can you actually walk to? So to prove to you how walkable downtown Greenville is, we're going to race to one of my favorite coffee shops, Coffee Underground.
We're also going to time ourselves to figure out how long this actually takes. And along the way, we'll show off some local listings.
But who am I gonna race? It's time to introduce you to the newest character to our videos. Ta-da! All right, Donnie, hi.
Hi.
So this is Donnie, and he is on our team, and we are going to walk race from different parts around downtown Greenville.
What you meant to say was I'm gonna win.
Oh, no. I win things. We're going to show you everything along the way. I'm gonna start in the Hampton-Pinckney District.
Where am I starting today?
You're over in the Pettigru District.
Oh, Pettigru, right. So when I get here first, you get to buy my coffee.
Actually, I really love a caramel macchiato iced.
Okay, well, I like my cortado, but I like it hot.
Jeez, it's so hot already.
All right, see you later.
Ah!
Okay, I'm in the Pettigru Historic District. Some pretty cool neighborhoods. Also some great businesses in some of these historic houses down here. And now I'm gonna walk to downtown, and we're gonna beat Aubree to Coffee Underground. The one thing I love about these historic neighborhoods is the shade. On a 95-degree day, it's tolerable. So I have no problem walking to downtown right now. All right, let's see, where are we going?
So we're starting at the Pinckney Flood Park at 400 Pinckney Street. This area is really fun because I've seen this area over the course of like the last decade completely change. Like, what's nice about these neighborhoods is you have sidewalks on both sides and the big front porches and the very large established trees. The historic district part of this, you'll have homes that have been here for almost 100 years. And there's some houses specifically along this neighborhood. They have a lot of history that can be traced all the way back to some of the foundational things of Greenville. The housing prices down here are probably closer to $400,000-500,000, even for the smaller homes. This one's for sale. This house is listed at $875. It's listed by Hive Realty. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. Reach out to the team if you're looking for walkable, not super far from downtown, anything like that. We would love to show this to you. So yeah, shoot us an email or give us a call. And then you can kind of see it here, guys, but this is a lot. So if you would like to build downtown, this is an option as well. To live this close to downtown and walkability to Starbucks, the Children's Museum, the library, I think that's super cool.
So behind me is an example of one of the businesses that's down here and that you'd find commonly in the historic districts. This building happens to be for lease right now. In these beautiful historic homes, they're being preserved because they're now being used for commercial purposes. So one more block up here, we're gonna pass the social club that I was telling you about. It's called the Poinsett Club. It is literally the oldest social club in the South. So right now, we are actually pretty close to the Bon Secours Wellness Arena. We could actually walk there from here. That's where a lot of the bigger concerts and shows come through. If we were to go south here, we're gonna be able to get to the Greenville Zoo and a lot of cool things down here that we can get to very easily by walking, and obviously downtown, which is where we're headed now. So the Poinsett Club originated in this historic home behind me that was built by a well-known textile executive named Lewis Parker. His family built the house in 1904, but it wasn't until 1935 that a group of interested citizens chartered the Poinsett Club, and it's been housed in this building since its inception in 1935. Again, one of the oldest private clubs in the South.
10 years ago, we wouldn't have been able to walk this area this easily. And it's just all, it's so cool. This is Lloyd Street, And I've met people who have gone here whenever it opened. She was 98 years old. So this area is known as the Hampton-Pinckney area, and it was purchased all the way back in 1815 by Aubree McBee. Aubree was a philanthropist. He donated land for Greenville's male and female academies and for the city's first 4 churches. The first house in the area was built by the McBee's son, Pinkney, prior to the Civil War. So in the 1890s, part of the land McBee willed to his family was subdivided into residential lots. A lot of really cool architecture in this part of town. There's certain homes in this neighborhood on Hampton, and then also back there off of Pinckney Street, that still have the carriage blocks in front of the houses. Like you can see right here where the brick is, they would drive their carriages up and hitch it, or that's where everybody would get out. So it's really cool. We've got a major road that we need to cross over. So we're going to go by way of like Washington Street to Academy, and that's where we're gonna cross. And we need to hurry up because I know Donnie is like on it.
All right, we're gonna take a left here on my street, actually. It's Manley Street, you get it? We're arriving at our listing now. This is 10 Manley Street, and there is a condo for sale here. So the Virginia Condominiums is kind of your typical 1920s, 1930s era historic building. You're nestled under these beautiful oak trees, and right here, you've actually behind me, you can see the beautiful crepe myrtles as well. Available for $415. Call us if you want to take a look at it.
This is 110 Asbury Avenue, and this house is for sale according to Zillow, but there's no sign in the yard. So, can't always trust Zillow, and you can't always trust that the houses you're driving by aren't actually for sale. This house is really close to downtown.
I'm in Asbury. Like you have the historical homes, there's more empty lots back here, but then there's also these homes to my left that have been remodeled or they've been completely gutted and redone. But what I love about them is they try to keep old world style with the different, porch railings and so on. Definitely getting my steps in today.
All right, East Washington, this is our straight shot into downtown. I gotta pick up the pace if we're gonna beat Aubree. One of the things I love about these walkable areas downtown, we're on a main street. It's got a great sidewalk, stop signs, bike lane. It's really easy to get to where we need to go. One of the best things about downtown Greenville is all of the events that happen down here. Why fight parking? Not that parking's bad, but nobody likes trying to find a parking place. You can walk to any of the events downtown from the Pettigru Historic District. Here's a beautiful spot where you can begin to see the skyline of downtown. I may have to get that cortado iced though, because I am a little warm after all that running.
So you can kind of see through these trees, the downtown skyline. There's Greenville.
Run! We have to beat Donnie.
So here we're at the intersection of Church Street and Coffee. How appropriate. Church Street is the busiest street that we need to cross to get into downtown or downtown proper. There's beautiful crosswalks at every intersection here. So as long as we're abiding by the rules and traffic safety, then we're gonna get across here just fine. Supposedly, the more that you press the crosswalk button, the faster it'll change. Let's put it to the test.
So we're getting ready to cross one of the biggest streets here to get back over to the downtown area to Coffee Underground. So this is Academy Street. You can kind of see all the traffic coming down through here. Here we go. Walking across. Okay, this is something that you're not gonna know about unless you come here to the area. First Presbyterian Church here has a Bridge City coffee in this building. It is gorgeous. Another great coffee shop. See, I told you, Coffee Underground is only just one of my favorites. If you're looking for a great place to park, just down the street here is Richardson Street parking garage. There's usually plenty of parking there. It's not crazy expensive. Then over here at the Green Link, that's where the bus station is underneath, but there's parking on top. Yes, you have to pay for it. I'm sorry.
I wonder how Donnie is doing.
It's not changing yet. All right, let's get rolling.
Walking fast.
All right, I think we might have beat her. Oh, so close.
Here you go.
Well, thank you. Cheers. Well done. We probably need this instead of coffee right now anyway.
Yeah, probably. So that's how walkable downtown Greenville is. The team, we would love to help you out. So if you have any questions or you are coming here to relocate, let us know and we'll catch you next time.